अस्सलाम वालेकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू। ये क्या सवा आठ से ही हैं सब लोग। ओके चलो फटाफट ज्वाइन हो जाओ। एक दो तीन सिर्फ 10 बच्चे हैं अभी तक। जरा अपने ग्रुप पे मैसेज करो किसी ने जल्दी से ज्वाइन होने के लिए। ओके स्क्रीन का कोई इशू? स्क्रीन अभी चालू करता हूँ, उसके बाद देखो कोई इशू आ रहा है तो बताओ मुझे। ओके लेट्स स्टार्ट द लेक्चर। Okay, yeah, in the college we have already studied the Indian condition as well as the types of waste. And now we have to start the next part, that is major processed food and types of waste generated with the help of that food. If everything is good, please message me. स्क्रीन ब्लैक हो गई। हाँ अब स्क्रीन चालू हुई क्या बताओ। अब स्क्रीन चालू हुई क्या? ठीक है ओके। So I was talking about the we produce different kinds of fruits, vegetables, then cereal crops, pulses. Then we also have the food crop. Food like fishes are there, seafoods are there, meat, poultry, all these things are there. So with that raw material, what food products are first prepared, and what are the wastes that are generated from this food? We'll see that one by one. Okay, I'll just talk about one or two, and rest you all know actually these all things. Just I'll go through one or two point. See, food crops are like rice is there, wheat, corn, jawar, bajra, maize. All these cereal crops are there here. With the help of that, we produce different kinds of products like grain, flour, bread, biscuits, rotis, cake, then bakery products, flakes, starches. Okay, these are the products that we get from these particular crops. And what are the waste materials generated from these food crops? Those are Okay. Those are straw, stem, leaves, husk, comb, fibers, germ, gluten, fodder. These are all the waste material that are produced from these particular crops like rice, wheat, and corn. Now, the thing is that all these raw materials or the waste material which has been listed here, we do not throw them, or it is not, it does not go to the landfills. Okay? We use them for different purposes, and after that use, reuse, recycling, the things which remain, they are actually the waste material. Okay, like for example, let's say straw. It is one of the very important waste material of rice, wheat, and corn plants, which is used for the feeding purpose of cattle. That straw, it also goes under fodder. ठीक है, and then it is also used for thatching purpose of the huts. Then it is also used for production of mushroom. We all know that mushrooms are so important right now in our life. We are regularly consuming it, and for the production of that mushroom, straws of these plants are used. Likewise, the other waste materials, they are also used in certain things. ठीक है, and then after their use, whatever remained, it is the actual waste. ठीक है, which has no value, no use. Similarly, in case of fruits and vegetables, many products are prepared, like with the help of fruits we prepare juice, pulp, preserved products. Then we have pickles, different kinds of fermented products are prepared. Likewise, many food products are there, and from the waste of these fruits and vegetables, we get rotten fruits, the fruits which are decomposed. Okay, we do not consume them, and it goes into the complete waste. Then vegetables and their parts. Some vegetables, when not eaten at proper time, they get spoiled, and from those vegetables, we also get the waste material. Already, I have discussed yesterday about the waste material generated from the vegetables. I gave the example of spinach, that is palak. ठीक है, in case of fruits, see here parts are given: pome, skin, seeds, stones, fibers. We do not consume them. We can take the example, we can take mango. From the mango, the peel of that mango, then the stone which is present inside it, we do not consume that. They are the waste materials. Likewise, santra, mosambi, then all the citrus fruits, they have peel around them. That peel is not consumed. It is completely, it is the waste, complete waste. ठीक है, there may be certain uses of that, I don't know. Like citrus fruits, they contain certain acids. ठीक है, that acids can be, those peels, we can extract them. For that purpose it may be used. Leftover is there, it is again the waste. Okay, likewise fish have, we let's go through all these things. Now the food, from that we prepare canned or salted fish, smoked fish, processed form is there of that fishes, then dehydrated, cut. Then we have frozen fishes, okay, which are exported to foreign countries. These are the products that we use for consumption. And then the waste product of these fishes and seafoods are like scales, ऊपर जो उनके रहते हैं, खौले. Then we have fins, साइड में जो fins रहते हैं. We have shells, bones, shells के अंदर का पार्ट हम खाते हैं, और ऊपर का जो कड़क शेल रहता है वो वेस्टेज में जाता है. बोन्स हैं, गर्ड्स हैं. We don't eat the guts of the fishes. We cut those and we remove it. We cut the fish and we remove it. Then we have also prepare fish oil. Actually, fish oil is, if we see the consumption purpose, then fish oil is waste. We do not consume it. Okay, for different purposes it may be used, but right now when we are talking about the consumption purpose, then they are the waste material. Then the skeleton, आज सुबह ही बात किया काटे फिशेस के, वो हम खाते नहीं हैं. एक दो फिशेस के खा लेते हैं, लेकिन मैक्सिमम हम नहीं खाते. Then we have meat and poultry. From that, processed meat is prepared like beef, pork, poultry, eggs, and all the products prepared from them. Many products are prepared. ठीक है. These are the products which we consume. And what are the waste materials prepared from this meat and poultry? We have blood. I think everybody has seen that in the slaughterhouses, when we do cut the animals, we sacrifice or slaughter the animals, the blood is collected in a vessel, and that blood is used for, I think, mostly two things. One, certain type of people, they eat blood. Okay, there are certain people who eat. क्यों बीच में गया था क्या? जैदू नक्की कौन, जैद है क्या? क्या हुआ जैद? वापस से क्यों एक्सप्लेन करना है? सिंपल है वो, क्या मैं टेबल जो पढ़ रहा हूँ उसमें फूड फूड क्रॉप दिया हुआ है। उस फूड क्रॉप, उसके बाद उनसे जो प्रोडक्ट्स बनाए जाते हैं जो हम हमारे खाने के लिए यूज करते हैं वो, और तीसरे वाले कॉलम में दिया हुआ है उनसे वेस्ट मटेरियल जो तैयार होते हैं वो। बस, एक्चुअली मैं एक दो ही लेने वाला था, लेकिन अब ऑनलाइन ले रहा हूँ तो पूरा ही पढ़ा रहा हूँ मैं। ठीक है, जरा एक बार और किसी ने, नहीं आप लोग को बाहर जाना पड़ेगा ना, रुको मैं खुद मैसेज करता हूँ। अभी तक बहुत सारे लोग ज्वाइन नहीं हुए, सिर्फ 20-21 ही बच्चे हैं। मैं प्रिंट निकालने वाला हूँ, कौन कौन प्रेजेंट था ये अपने अपने दोस्तों को बताओ। एक दो तीन, थोड़े से ही बच्चे, एक दो तीन चार पाँच छः सात आठ नौ 10, सिर्फ 11 बच्चे हैं अभी प्रेजेंट। यहाँ पे दिखता है कौन कौन प्रेजेंट है। अभी बताने के लिए भी लगता दो चार ऐसे झपकन अभी गायब हुए। एक मिनट, हाँ। और स्क्रीन का कुछ भी इशू आया तो तुरंत मुझे बताओ, हाँ। हाँ जैद, ठीक है, समझा ना क्या बता रहा हूँ मैं? हाँ, खाली टेबल्स हम लोग जो पढ़ रहे हो मैंने बताया। ओके, नेक्स्ट। I was talking about the slaughterhouses. The blood it is used in the farms as an organic manure, and it is also used as it is also used for eating purpose. ठीक है, certain kinds of people are there who consume the blood. So for that both thing, uh, blood is used. Then the hairs, head, skin, horn, bones, carcasses of the animal, fat, feet, guts, large intestinal parts, these are the all materials of those animals which are considered as waste. ठीक है, not all the part of the animal. For example, intestines of these goats and all those, they are eaten. ठीक है, we eat them, but normally the people avoid that. Not all people like them, it because of that reason it maybe it is considered as waste. Then there are certain dairy products. From the dairy products we prepare different kinds of food products, like we have milk, butter, cheese, milk powder, cream, ghee, paneer, ice cream, all these things. Then we have tak. Okay, very important product which is now in full form, because as the summer season starts, the requirement of tak it is increased. It is also called as buttermilk. Okay, the best products of dairy is whey, processed water, or solid waste materials are there, effluents are there. These are the very little, actually from dairy we get very less waste products. That's why the names are very less. Then in case of beverages, we prepare cocoa, coffee, tea, fruits, alcohol like wine, then molasses. Even if you talk about the wine, even in if you go to DBS KKV, our KKV Vidyapit, there also the wine is prepared with the help of cashew apple. And right now the season will start for the preparation of this wine. cashew apple यानी काजू का जो एप्पल रहता है उससे ये वाइन बनाई जाती है. Then molasses are there, grain based alcohol is there, from the cereals this alcohol is prepared. So, and then best product of this food materials are shells, seed coat, molasses. Then we have sewage water. Okay. Then with respect to oil, different kinds of oils are prepared, hydrogenated fats are prepared, fatty acids are prepared, which is used for human beings. And what are the waste products? Oil cakes are there, solid impurities, water effluents or rancid spoiled seeds oils are the material of oil. ठीक है. Oil cakes again, they for these are the waste products, but they are used in different for different purposes. Like I'll tell you about the oil cakes. We have already studied in this, I think, in chapter number 6, that oil cakes, they are used, two purposes are there. Good oil cakes of high quality oil cakes, they are used for the consumption purpose of cattles. And low grade oil cakes, they are used as organic manure. ठीक है. We place or we apply that oil cakes into the farm, and they provide nutrients to the soil. Likewise, all the other materials, they may be used for certain specific things. And last product food crop is sugar. From the sugar cane we get sugar, jaggery, or it is that sugar is used in confectionery. ठीक है. Cakes and many products are prepared, sweet products are prepared with the help of the sugar. And what are the waste of that? Whatever solid waste may be present in it, or we know that from the sugar industries where sugar is prepared, number of waste products are prepared that may be very bad for the environment. ठीक है. So these were the all food crops or food material, and from that the preparation of the food products and the waste generated from those things. Okay. Now next point is losses, reasons for the losses, why the food is wasted, what are the different reasons. ठीक है. Which things are present in the environment or in the surrounding, they are increasing the waste. We'll see one by one. Okay. First one is with regards to the agricultural production. Just a second. Okay. uh, when we are producing different kinds of crops in the field, at that time there may be destruction or damage to our crop. Damage means what? If the crops are damaging, it means that that crop is converting into waste. And that damage, that destruction, it may be due to insect attack, pest attack, disease attack. Already we have studied this. Due to inappropriate crop cultivation practices, there are certain farmers who, they may have less knowledge about the farming. Farmers who have less knowledge about farming, that also, that may also can become one of the reasons for generation of the waste. Then changing agroclimatic conditions. Now this is very rare case. What happens in changing agroclimatic condition? Can we grow apple in Dapoli? My question to all the students present: can we grow apple in Dapoli? Of course no. ठीक है. Because there is certain requirement for the crop, and that very important requirement is the climatic condition. ठीक है. Apple they are cultivated in the areas where the in the temperate areas. I'll not go into the detail right now. Just here to understand that it is cultivated in temperate areas, and Dapoli is not a temperate region, so we cannot cultivate apple in Dapoli. ठीक है. So this was actually very heavy example. There are certain crops which can be cultivated in tropical and subtropical regions, but again the requirement changes according to the area, so we should not change those areas. जहां पे जो क्रॉप ग्रो होता है अच्छे से उसको वहीं पे ग्रो करना चाहिए. ठीक है. जैसे कोंकण रीजन इज फेमस और वेरी गुड फॉर द कल्टीवेशन ऑफ राइस, सो वी शुड कल्टीवेट राइस एंड वी शुड नॉट गो फॉर व्हीट. व्हीट हमारे यहाँ पे होता नहीं है. ठीक है. सो दैट इज द चेंजिंग एग्रोक्लामेटिक कंडीशंस. Then not meeting the quality specifications. Each crop it has certain quality specification. If we are not meeting that, definitely there will be generation of waste from it. Then low yielding varieties. Now we all know that farming is done since ancient times, and if we go 50, 60, 70 years back, then at that time we did not have high yielding varieties. We had normal gouty varieties which gave us very low yields. If that varieties if we are using even now, we are going to get low yields, and that becomes from the area we were supposed to get 1000 kg by using high yielding varieties, but we sowed the variety low yielding varieties, so we will not get 1000 kg, we are going to get now 500 600 kg, so there is a wastage of 400 or 500 kg. ठीक है. So we should always go for high yielding varieties. Then one of the other reasons for low agricultural production is lack of inputs. Inputs means what? Different kinds of things, materials that are used in farming. ठीक है. Right from seed, fertilizers, pesticides, equipments. ठीक है. All these things are inputs for the crop production. So if those inputs they are not up to the mark, they are not in required quantity, in required number, labors they are also inputs. If we have low labors, so the work will be very slow. If we don't have tractor is an non-recurring input. Once we buy it, it will be with us for long period of time, 20 years, 30 years, if we have maintained it properly. So those inputs, if they are in good number, we are going to get good yield. Otherwise, there will be waste generation. Then poor crop yield. That poor crop yield, it may be already we saw due to the attack of insect pests, diseases, and weed. That there is that things are there, but there may be low yield due to the natural disasters. Which are the natural disasters or natural calamities? Hails, droughts, floods. Okay, these are the different natural calamities that may happen during the crop production, and because of that there will be generation of waste. This was the first point. The next, post harvest handling and storage practices. See the word post harvest handling. It means that our crop it was cultivated in a good the crop. After harvesting, whatever requirements crop requires, we are not providing or we are not doing the work up to the mark. ठीक है. As soon as we harvest the crop, the first thing is drying into the farm, into the field itself for 2 to 3 days depending upon the crop. Some crop it require one day, some two, some three, some five, and some one they require 1 week also. So if we are not properly drying it, there will be loss. चालू हुआ क्या? Yeah, it is hard. ठीक है, हुआ क्या? ओके, चालू हो गया आई थिंक. हम्म. Okay, I was talking about the reasons for losses. The first point was agricultural production due to the attack of insect pests, diseases, or due to the natural calamities due to use of low yielding varieties or not adopting the proper specifications, quality specifications. There may be generation of waste. Okay, there may be low production. Then second point was post harvest handling and storage practices. After we harvest the crop, after we harvest the crop, the work of post handling starts. So in while we handle the crop after harvesting, there may be losses due to certain reasons. Okay, that reason may be handling, packaging, storage facilities, or there may be improper cold storages or pre-cooling facilities. These are the reasons that may uh, destroy the produces after handling. So there will be generation of waste. Okay, in our area we don't have chain or cold storages, and because of that in Konkan region we face big problem of wastage of fishes, meat, all these things. Okay, next is lack of primary process and packaging facilities. See, inadequate infrastructure in many areas of our country, it leads to the production of waste. Like we don't have good qualities of godowns or warehouses, cold storages, because production of perishable commodities are very high in our country. Vegetables, they are mostly perishable. Milk products, then meat, fish, poultry, that is the chicken, all these things are perishable in nature, and we require cold storages for them. As we don't have, the wastage is increased. Now you can see we have different kinds of high value products like grapes, strawberry, broccoli, milk and milk products, poultry, meat, fishes. Okay, one, we don't have cold storages. Second, we don't have referred vans. Referred vans means what? Vans which have AC in it. Okay, which can transport the all these materials with low temperatures. That vans are very low, very less in our region, in our country, and because of that we are facing the problem of wastage. Okay, then waste is generated when we bring all these uh, material, agricultural crops at one place, then we remove the unwanted part from that food material. For example, we have harvested mango. When we do the harvesting of mango, and then there is a stem on it, up to 20 to 30 centimeter above that mango, the stem is cutted. So that stem, it becomes the waste part. When we do the packaging, we remove that waste. ठीक है. फालतू के मैसेजेस भेजो मत. हाँ, फुकट में अपने. मेरे क्वेश्चंस कुछ रहेंगे, तो वो क्वेश्चन का आंसर, या तुमको कुछ मुझसे क्वेश्चन पूछना है तो वो क्वेश्चंस खाली लिखो. बाकी कुछ भी यहाँ पे लिखो मत. जैद, ये क्या है रे? अद्दू भाई वगैरह सब क्या चला है तुम लोगों का? आसिम मुरुडकर, फालतू चीगिरी मत करो. हाँ, ये सब चीजें यहाँ पे मत लिखो. ओके, स्क्रीन बराबर दिख रही है सबको? हाँ, ठीक है, ध्यान दो यहाँ पे. सो inedible portions are there in the different kinds of crops, in the fruits, vegetables. then wet and dry materials are there, all these things they are removed and they are considered as waste. Okay, now we need to dispose of this material, otherwise they may create hazards to us by the creation of pollution. Okay, chalo next, distribution and logistics. Distribution and logistics means what? Again, the transportation of all these commodities, of all these products from one place to another, and storage. Okay, so during this transportation, or that is the logistics, huge quantity of food is wasted. रोड अच्छा नहीं है, गाड़ी टेढ़ी मेढ़ी उछल के चल रही है, फूड प्रोडक्ट को ब्रोजिंग हो जाती है, इंजरी हो जाती है, और उसकी वजह से फिर वो स्पॉइल हो जाता है। तो ये सब प्रॉब्लम्स हैं जिसकी वजह से नुकसान यानी वेस्टेज बढ़ते जाता है। देन वी हैव फूड सर्विस सेक्टर। फूड सर्विस सेक्टर मीन्स व्हाट? होटल्स एंड ऑल दोस थिंग्स। इंस्टीट्यूशनल किचन्स हैं, जैसे होटल मैनेजमेंट के कॉलेजेस हैं, वहाँ पे उनके अपने किचन रहते हैं, उसका वेस्टेज, फिर रेस्टोरेंट्स का वेस्टेज, छोटे ढाबे रहते हैं उनका वेस्टेज, ये कंटिन्यूअसली जनरेट होते ही रहता है, उसको रोक नहीं है। फिर खाने को अगर हम सही से पैक नहीं कर रहे हैं, हमारे पास बॉक्सेस नहीं है, एक जगह से दूसरे जगह पे मूव करने के लिए सही फैसिलिटीज नहीं है, खाना खाते हैं हम लोग छोड़ देते हैं, फिर सुबह का खाना बनाए होटल्स में वो खत्म ही नहीं हुआ, तो ये सब रीजन बनते हैं वेस्टेज के, जो कि फूड सर्विस सेक्टर में बहुत ज्यादा होता है। ठीक है, क्योंकि वो लोग कंसीडर करके चलते हैं कि हमारे होटल में इतने लोग आएंगे, कभी कम आते हैं कभी ज्यादा आते हैं, तो उसकी वजह से वेस्टेज हो जाता है। देन एट आवर होम्स, different kinds of wastes are naturally generated, which we already discussed in the morning lecture, that is trimmings, cuttings, peels, stones, and all the other material. Then at homes we have leftovers, we at home we have stale food, at home we have spoiled food. Okay, so all these things they are creating or generating wastage. Okay, now already we have studied that if we talk about planet Earth, then around 940 billion dollars, 940 billion dollars money is wasted every year with the food wastage. ठीक है, so losses due to different reasons they are very high, and these losses are more in developed countries as compared to developing countries. डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज या अंडर डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज में खाने का वेस्टेज ज्यादा होता नहीं है, लेकिन जो डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज है, जो ज्यादा एजुकेटेड कंट्रीज हैं, वहां पे वेस्टेज बहुत ही ज्यादा है, तो वहां पे अवेयरनेस की ज्यादा जरूरत है विथ रिगार्ड्स टू दी वेस्टेज। ठीक है, अब यहाँ पे कुछ डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज के एग्जांपल दिए हुए, जैसे यूएसए की बात की जाए तो the people in these countries, in United States of America, 30% of food is wasted, they just throw away, they buy it, they just grab one bite, they take one bite and rest they throw. So that number is around 30%, and if we convert it into water, then it equals to around 40 billion liters of water। 40 बिलियन लीटर पानी ऐसे ही यूएसए के लोग कचरे के डब्बे में डाल देते हैं, यानी यू कैन इमेजिन हाउ मच लॉस इज देयर इन द डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज ड्यू टू द नेग्लिजेंस ऑफ द पीपल। देन देयर इज अ डेटा ऑफ यूके। इन यूनाइटेड किंगडम household waste is around 6.7 million metric tons। ठीक है, the people of UK they purchase this much food। ये तो वेस्टेज है, यानी परचेस कितना करते हैं आप अंदाजा लगा सकते हैं, 200 300 100 150 200 मिलियन मेट्रिक टन हम लोग समझ के चलो खरीदते हैं, तो उसमें से इतना वेस्ट जाता है। नहीं, शायद मैंने ज्यादा ही बता दिया, 20-25 मिलियन मेट्रिक टन में इतना वेस्ट निकलता होगा। सो दिस इज अराउंड 32% ऑफ द फूड दैट दे आर परचेजिंग एंड नॉट ईटिंग इट। ठीक है, दे आर throwing it away। So out of this 6.7 million metric tons, 5.9 million metric ton, that is 88% is collected by the local authorities in UK. अब यहाँ पे देखो आंकड़ा क्या दिया हुआ है, 88% जो फूड जनरेट हो रहा है, यानी 5.9 million metric tons, it is collected by the government, and then they are throwing it, or they are recycling or reusing it, whatever they are doing, that is the next part, but they are collecting it. And the remaining 4.1 million metric ton, which is 61% of the wastage food, it can be avoided in those areas. यूके में 61% खाना जो वेस्ट हो रहा है, out of that 88%, it can be avoided, but due to the negligence of those people, it is added into the wastage. ठीक है. Then annual food losses and waste, they are around 30% for them. Here crop wise detail is given, or data is given. 30% for cereals, 40 to 50% for root crops, then 30% for fishes, and 20% for oil seeds and meat. This is the data according to the type of food crop which we are producing. ठीक है. Then if we talk about the global scale, 43% of fruit and vegetables which are produced, they are consumed, and remaining 57% are wasted. See, if we talk, this is our data of the whole world, only 43% we are eating fruits and vegetable, and remaining 57% is waste. So this is very huge data. Then again, food waste which we are wasting, it is equal to around 680 billion US dollars in the industrialized countries, means the developed countries, and 300 and just 310 billion in developing countries. Developing countries में losses बहुत कम है, यानी it is not less, it is very high. अगली बार देखेंगे उसको कैसे कंट्रोल किया जाए, अभी इतना कंप्लीट करके लेते हैं. So in the developing countries, the losses are 310 billion dollars, and in developed countries 680 billion dollars. Then again, another data, one third of the food which we are producing, it is wasted or it is lost, and if we convert it into uh, the money, then 1.3 billion metric ton, this much quantity of food is wasted every year, which is around equal to around 1 trillion US dollar. 1 trillion US dollar, and it is equivalent to 6 to 10% of greenhouse gases that we are generating. So huge quantity of food, huge quantity of money, huge quantity of water, huge quantity of oil we are wasting due to, and most of it is due to negligence. ठीक है. Some it may be naturally, means naturally we have to, that waste is added, but mostly the wastage is due to the negligence of human beings. Okay. So I think that's all for today. Inshallah, the rest will do in, will study in the morning session in the college, and again in the evening. Okay, and tomorrow I'll try to improve the network so that these problems doesn't happen again. Today, 5G mobiles recharge was over finished, and that's why this problem happened. Okay, so that's all for today. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.